Hey guys, it's Patrick from Prepare Patriot. I got a new video for you guys today. I know that you may have seen the little teaser that we put out on the social media aspects where I received this clip. I actually purchased this from Green Force Tactical. I saw it out and I think it's going to be a pretty cool upgrade to my Surefire Tactician. The Surefire Tactician has been probably my favorite light as like a duty light or as a fighting light. And I love every aspect about it. However, I do use the syringe technique whenever I'm using it to do any kind of low light stuff. And this clip is great for that, but it also carries backwards. So as I'm coming out, I have to flip the light around to get it where I want it. And I'm thinking if I can get it to go bezel down, it will also keep it lower in the pocket, which is a little bit more concealable, and it will make it a little easier for me to draw that out like that. I'm not sure it's going to stay this way. I'm going to give it a run though. I think it's going to be a pretty cool upgrade, and y'all are going to go on the journey with me. So we'll see. I'll carry it for a few weeks and try it with some low light kind of technique and see how I like it. I'm not saying it's going to stay that way, but we're going to try it out and see. So stay tuned. I'm going to change the camera around. We're going to put this thing on and I'll show you how to do it. All right, guys, I'm going to try to do this on camera so you can see what we're up to here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the head off the Surefire Tactician, and we're going to try to take this little O-ring off here. Figures I just cut my fingernail, so I can't get that off very well. And we're just going to slide the old Tactician off, the old Tactician clip off. And I'm going to put the O-ring back on here. That's important. We don't want to cut or mar that O-ring, so we're going to get that back in place. Just want that down a little bit more here if I can. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then we're going to put this back on. So now the old clip, it has been removed. And we're going to try to get this, it comes with this factory lanyard ring in place, so you can put a lanyard on it to hold you know, the light on, or to hold it to your body. I'm going to try to snip that off and see if I can get it out of the way. I never use it anyway, so it's not that big a deal to me to lose this if I decide not to keep it here. But we're just going to give that a snip and see if we can't work that off. In the same way that that one just came off, where I just kind of pulled it around, we're going to try to do this the same way, putting this one on. Now, Christian at Green Force Tactical has sent me a note to be careful not to pinch my thumb, because he said you can pinch your thumb doing this. So what I'm going to try to do is get this in the groove to start one side, kind of like a snap ring, and then we're going to try to work it around. There we go, just like that. So no issues for me getting it on. It worked out pretty well. And that's how it's going to look there. It will be movable in the pocket, but because this is a tail cap activated flashlight, it really doesn't matter. I can tell you right now, I love how that feels whenever I'm doing syringe technique. And I still have the guy at Green Force, he's a pretty evil genius, okay? He has two different clips that you can use to make this detail, to make it, you know, be bezeled down in the pocket. One of them would be inside the back cap here that twists off. So as you twist the back cap off, he makes one that you can put on over this O-ring and down in here, and it will keep it from locking out. This light comes with a lockout feature, or where you can twist the tail cap and turn it on to keep the light on. And I'd like to keep that. I don't want to take it away from the light to keep it in that position. So I'm going to try to run this version. This one interested me more. And I saw Carson on the Green Force Tactical alumni, or the discussion group, who posted this one, and that's what really sold me, was seeing that it goes into that lanyard ring. So I'm pretty excited to try this out. A little bit of dirt on there from class and stuff the other day. This light gets lots of use. So I'm excited to try this out. I think it's going to carry much deeper in the pocket, and that's going to be pretty cool. So we'll try that out and see how it goes, and you guys will get to see that in some upcoming videos. I'll let you know my final thoughts. But for now, I'm just going to give this a try and see how it goes. My only concern as of right now that I'm a little worried about is how far that sticks out. I think that's important to get it to go on your pants, but I'm afraid that that might snag a little bit. So I may end up having to bend that down just a little bit. But, you know, Christian's a pretty evil genius. I'm going to try it like it is first before I start altering anything. I do think it's a pretty cool touch. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has the American flag etched into it, which is pretty neat. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm anxious to try this out. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully you guys can, if you carry a Tactician, you'll get to check this out and see if you like it. Also, before I close out the video, I want you to see that it does have a place. If you were one that uses the lanyard ring, it does have a place in the new titanium clip here that you can put a lanyard back on. So you don't lose the lanyard function if you like to wrap that around and use it as a lanyard, you know, wrapping the whole tactical response hack or tack tip that you've used in the past. But for me, because I hold it this way, I don't really use the other function. I can do what I want to do in the syringe technique. But you know, to each their own, and your mileage may vary. You do whatever you like, and I'll do what I like. So check that out if you're interested in turning your Surefire Tactician from bezel up in the pocket to bezel down in the pocket. So far, I'm pretty excited. I want to try this out. Thanks, guys.